Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. How's everybody doing? I hope we're all doing well. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a fun live tonight. If you're out there, say hello and let me know you are there. See if I can't get this. There we go. Hey Diane, how are you doing? Whew. As soon as I pushed the live button, my daughter called me, which means she doesn't pay attention to my post because I said I was going live at 5. Anyway, Diane, have you had a good day today? So, I am going to be doing the July Club Couture transfer today. I just received mine a couple of 2-3 days ago, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm just gonna do it on my. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the board. Anyway, I'm gonna do it on this board, but first I have got to take off the. I think this was the May Club. So I have wet it, and I'm just gonna take my little board scraper and scrape the paste off. And if you don't know me, my name is Linda Bullard, and I am an independent chalk couture designer. And if you'd like to know more about chalk couture, just say more info in the comments, and I will get back with you. Like I said, I am doing what we call our Club Couture transfer. And Club Couture is a monthly subscription plan where for $19.99 you will get an 8x10 silk screen transfer, 3 chalk paste, and directions on how to do the project. And once you become a club member, you get $4.95 flat rate shipping on any future purchases, as well as any specials that Chalk Couture has that are exclusive to club members. If you'd like to know more about the club, just say club in the comments and I will get back with you. See how easy that was to take off? Now I'm going to use my board eraser to get rid of all the ghosting. I did have a good day, Diane. I'm glad you did too. I'm going to be going out a little bit. Some of my co-workers and I decided to get together and go out for dinner. So I'm going to be doing that when I finish this live. And then, because I worked all day and then going to go hang out with them, I will probably stay in the house the rest of the weekend. Because that's a lot of people in for me. Thank you, Diane. I was kind of surprised because the project that I actually won with, I submitted 3 projects, and one of them, it was because other people were like, you need to put this in the contest, you need to put this in the contest, but that was not the one that was chosen. The one that was chosen and won, I was really surprised at it, to be honest about it. But thank you. Oh, I need to run and grab my fuzzing cloth. I will be right back. And I'm back. I washed my fuzzing towels the other day and I forgot to bring them back in here. You know, Ken does these contests every month. Diane, you should be entering them. Ken does one. Mandy does one. I don't think Brenda does, but you should enter them. Anybody can enter. All right, so board is clean. Board is drying. I'm going to get my transfer. I like this. Our club transfers to me the last few months have been really, really great. And the one that's coming in August, I really like. And I've already started thinking about how I'm going to do it. This is, the actual name of this one is Bowl of Cherries. So I'm going to write Bowl of Cherries on the back of it to make sure that when I go to put it back on this backer sheet that I will put it on the right side. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is what we call fuzzing. And the reason we fuzz is because these transfers are very sticky and they are reusable. And you don't want it to stick too well to your surface because you risk stretching it or ripping it when you pull it off. So we put a little bit of fuzz on the back of it. Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining me. Diane, don't even think that way. Just do your thing and submit it because you just never know. I've seen your stuff. You can do it. All right, so I fuzzed it. And my board is dry again. So I'm just going to lay this on here. Like I said, I've already thought of a couple of other projects I'm going to be doing with this one. So tonight I'm basically just going to chalk the transfer as it is. I am going to be using, after I get it kind of straight, because you know, I don't measure and I just put it on there and eyeball it, and if it looks straight, then I'm good with it. So I'm going to be using candy apple red, bright white, golden hour, and some garden herb. Now I'm sorry, garden herb is an older green, but that's the one that I want to use. I would not use ink, Laura, on this board. The inks are permanent, so you may have a hard time getting it to come off. I would stick with paste on the hard surfaces and use my ink for like porcelain or fabrics, stuff like that that needs to be heat set. You cannot heat set this board. So no, I would stick with chalk paste. And I'm gonna find my live and share it. He said you cannot heat set this board. So no, I would stick with chalk paste. After I turn myself down. And we are good. So let's do this. You're welcome, Laura. All right. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to do all the words. Life is a bowl of cherries. Make it sweet. I may do cherries in red and do the rest of them in white. Because I know I'm going to do some of the cherries in the candy apple and some of the cherries in the golden hour. Because, you know, those yellow cherries, what do they call rainy cherries? Cherries, because they're yellow. Laura, it's okay. It's all right. So, I'm going to use, like I said, the words. No, I'm going to do all the words in white. That's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. So let me get my small squeegee out and let me get a stir stick and stir it up. And I'll probably chalk and pull a little bit. And hopefully I think I'm using mini. I have more control with the mini when I have to try to make sure and not go places I don't want to go. Otherwise, there's no telling what we might get. So how's the weather where you guys are? It was really hot here today. I'm just trying to hold on till fall. And I already got some white chalk paste on one of my cherries. But it'll be all right. It was hot there too and raining. We're supposed to have some storms coming through here, but right now the sun is still shining and it's still very hot. I probably should have taped off some places, but I didn't. I like the fact that our new paste doesn't dry as fast, so you don't have to work as fast as we did in the beginning. But I think I'm still, when I finish this word, I think I'm still going to pull up what I've done so far, so that it does not dry in my you're in Florida? Yeah, I'm sure it is hot there. It's hot here, and I'm in Tennessee. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, making sure that I've covered everything. And when I'm pulling up, I try to pull from the top to the bottom, from side to side. I try not to pull at an angle, because again, when you do that, you risk stretching your transfer. So I'm going to lay it back down, and I'm going to finish the rest of it. I really like this board. I need to get me another one, because sometimes I don't want to remove what I have on it, but I try to always do my club transfers on this board. So I need to get another one. So what have you guys been working on? All right. Let me pull this up. If I can get my nail under it. And there's a little spot right there that I need to go over on my W. And there it is. What are you scared of, Laura? Just do it. Just pull it out. Just pull it out and do it. Tell her, Diane. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. That's the good thing. Our pastes are water soluble, so they can be removed if you're talking on a chalkboard or most surfaces. So if you make a mistake, clean it off. Do it again. Don't be afraid. So I'm going to make sure I got my cherries laid back down. Like I said, I already got some white paste on one of them, but it'll be fine. See, Laura? I made a mistake, but it'll be fine. I don't stress over them. As a matter of fact, the piece that I just won the art contest with, it was what it said, beautiful things and never perfect transfer that I used last month's Club Couture transfer, and I deliberately made a mess, and I talked parts of it upside down, and I got chalk paste in places that it didn't need to be. And that was the one that won. So, you know, you just never know what people like. So don't be afraid of chalking because you think you might make a mistake. Because we all make mistakes. Sometimes deliberately, sometimes not. But we make them. Just like I think my paste that I just used might be little bit too thin. We'll see. Alrighty. I'm going to dry that because it was too thin. Because I did add some water to it earlier and I left it open. But it's still wet. And I know if I put this back down, that it is going to smear it. So I'm going to go ahead and dry that. Thank you, Diane. I do what I can to help. I don't mind helping anybody. All right, so that's dry, and I'm gonna move away from the green for a minute, and hopefully, maybe if I leave it open, it will dry out a little bit and won't be so thin. Cause guys, it is really thin, but that's my fault. So let's do some cherries. Why don't we? I'm going to be using, like I said, the candy apple red and the golden hour. I was going to buy some cherries, and I still might because I got another project that I'm going to do. But I was going to buy some cherries to stage with. But y'all, cherries are expensive. So I did not get any. I'm going to use my multi-tool to do the cherries. All right, and there was a bubble there. Let's see what happens. It's good. Okay, we're going to move down to the bottom and we're going to do these down here in the golden hour. The rainier cherries or the yellow cherries, whatever you pronounce it, they are supposedly sweeter than the red cherries. All right. I'm going to do those two in golden hour, and I'm going to do the rest of them in the candy apple. And that's that for the red. Laura, what do you mean? How can you subscribe to me? Are you talking about following me? If you're talking about following me, just go to my Facebook page, Linda Bullard, Independent Chalk Couture Designer, and hit the follow button. So now I got to finish these leaves down here. You're welcome. All right, I think I got it all. Let's pull it up. And I am going to, where's my white? I'm going to go back over that H right there. All right, guys. What did I do with my backup sheet? Oh, man. I'm just going to lay that right there. Close up everything so I don't make a bigger mess than I've already made. And then we're going to hit it with the dryer. And, guys, we are done. Clean my hands because I know I got paste on them. I lost my life. And there we are. Life is a bowl of cherries. Make it sweet. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me. As always, I enjoy hanging with you guys. I'm going to go and take some pictures of this and post it, I guess. And then I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to go hang out with the girls. And you all know, I'm a homebody. So I may fall asleep on them. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Diane. I may fall asleep on them and they may not let me go out with them again if I can't stay up. I hope you guys have a great night and I will talk to you later. Laura, go ahead and open that up and use it. Diane, post something in the artwork contest. I want to see both of you there. Good night.